UFC weigh-in show on Fuel TV. The Octagon has made its way to Fairfax, Virginia. The Korean zombie Chan Sung-jung has come alive lately with two fantastic finishes, including the second fastest KO in UFC history. But Dustin the Diamond Poirier has been a gem since dropping to featherweight. He's undefeated at 145. The UFC weigh-in show on Fuel TV starts right now. Well, in just a few minutes, we'll get a glimpse at all 24 of tomorrow's fighters as they all take the scale to weigh in. The UFC, they're in Fairfax, but we're all the way across the country in sunny Los Angeles, California. Hi, everybody, and thanks for joining us here in L.A. I'm your host, Jay Glazer, here with my man, Sugar, the former light heavyweight champion of the world. Sugar, Rashad Evans, how are you, big guy? Good to see you. I haven't seen you since you took the champ 25 minutes. Yeah,
I was just, doing that whole thing, but it was fun doing it. Didn't get the outcome that I wanted to get, but now I'm here to watch them fight.
Right, you got a little time off.
I got some time off, and this is what I like to do with my time off.
All right, great. Well, we're glad that you can join us. We also want you to join us. Be a part of today's conversation on Twitter. Tweet your thoughts using the hashtag UFC on Fuel TV. Also, follow us at Fuel TV. Now, in the feature fight, it's an exciting one, folks, because we have the Korean zombie, Chan Sung-jung, and Dustin the Diamond Poirier, two featherweights who were very close to climbing up and getting a title shot. I want to start with the Korean zombie. This guy can get you in so many different ways. He has two battles with Leonard Garcia under his belt. Quick knockout of Hominick. Break him down for us.
Jung, he started off with just being a brawler, but now he's being more patient with his strikes. He's able to lull you into what he wants you to do because he kind of pulls you back, makes you think that you're going to get the strikes off, and then he lets you have it. And he's also very good on the ground, too, with the submissions. You've seen him when he put Garcia into the guillotine or the twister, right? The twister. He's showing us what he can do on the ground.
Yeah, very versatile fighter. Now, Dustin Poirier, very dynamic fighter. Where do you like him against Jung?
I like him to press forward and just really put those punches on him, and he does it very aggressive, a lot of strikes when he gets a guy against the cage to go to the takedowns, but he's just very strong, and he's big for his weight class. A lot of guys at that 145 is not that big. He came from 155, right. So now he's at 145, and he's, had a 5-fight win streak.
And ever since he's dropped down, he is undefeated here at featherweight. I now want to welcome in the third member of our team. He'll be the play-by-play man tomorrow night, John Anik, with more on our main event. John.
All right, Glaze, thank you. Well, the UFC unveiled its featherweight division late in 2010. Fast forward 18 months, and this 145-pound division has never been stronger. Featherweight champion Jose Aldo has maintained the mantle, 3 consecutive title defenses. He next puts the belt on the line at UFC 149, July 21st in Calgary against Eric Koch. Well, the next #1 contender could very well come out of our main event here tomorrow night in Fairfax, Virginia. 23-year-old Dustin Poirier, not in any great rush to get his title shot, says he would like one more fight after this one, while the Korean zombie Chan Sung-jung says he is ready, willing, and able to take on the champion at any time. It amounts to a great backdrop for what is a great main event between the Korean zombie and Dustin Poirier. It comes your way tomorrow night right here on Fuel TV. Gentlemen.
All right, thanks. Well, let's play a little game of what if. What if Jung won? What if Poirier won? Who do you think matches up better there with Jose Aldo?
I always like to say that, Poirier probably matches up with him the best, just because of physically speaking, he's the one most athletically enough to challenge Jose Aldo, because, Jose's a phenom when it comes to technique, but more or less, he's an athlete.
Yeah, absolutely. We talked about Poirier being dynamic. Jose Aldo is in his own little world when it comes to that. But, folks, when we come back on Fuel TV, it's time for the fighters to hit the scales in Fairfax. Jung and Poirier are looking to move one step closer to that shot at Jose Aldo's title. John Anik will call the festivities in Virginia when we return right here on Fuel TV.
What's up, Fairfax, Virginia? Good to be back in the Commonwealth. How about a warm welcome? Brittany Palmer is in the building. Our UFC matchmakers, Joe Silva, Sean Shelby, and the inimitable BW. Burt Watson is here as well. It is UFC Fight Night on Fuel TV tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern. The action begins with prelims on Facebook at 5:30 Eastern Time. Let's get to our first bout tomorrow night. It comes in the bantamweight division. Alex Extremo Soto opposite Francisco Cisco Rivera. First fighter to the scale, Cisco Rivera. For Cisco Rivera and his opponent, Alex Soto. $135 for Alex Soto. How about a hand for the bantamweights, Alex Soto and Cisco Rivera. Our next bout also in the bantamweight division, Jeff Big Frog Curran versus Johnny Eduardo. First fighter to the scale, Johnny Eduardo. $135 for Johnny Eduardo. And his opponent, a veteran of 50 professional fights, Jeff Big Frog Curran. $135 for Jeff Curran. Bantamweight fight tomorrow night on Facebook, Jeff Curran and Johnny Eduardo. Our next bout in the lightweight division, Rafael Dos Anjos and Kamal Prince of Persia Shalarus. First fighter to the scale, fighting out of Falls Church, Virginia, Kamal Shalarus.
155.
155 for Kamal Shalarus and his opponent, Rafael Dos Anjos. $156 for Rafael Dos Anjos. How about it for the lightweights, Rafael Dos Anjos and Kamal Shalarus? Our next bout also in the 155-pound division, TJ Grant versus Carlo Neo Prater. First fighter to the scale is Carlo Prater. $155 for Carlo Prater and his opponent, TJ Grant. $155 for TJ Grant. Lightweight scrap tomorrow night, TJ Grant and Carlo Prater. Our next bout also in the lightweight division, Cody McKenzie versus Marcus the Prospect LeVesser. First fighter to the scale making his UFC debut, Marcus LeVesser. $155 for Marcus LeVesser and his opponent, Cody McKenzie. $155 for Cody McKenzie. How about a hand for the lightweights, Marcus LeVesser and Cody McKenzie. Our next bout in the middleweight division, Brad Tavares versus Donkey the Ox Yang. First fighter to the scale, Donkey Yang.
Buddy. 186.
186 for Donkey Yang. And his opponent, Brad Tavares. For Brad Tavares. Final prelim fight tomorrow night on Facebook in the middleweight division. How about a hand, Donkey Yang and Brad Tavares? Now we get to the main card for the UFC Fight Night on Fuel TV. In the middleweight division, Jason the Athlete McDonald versus Filthy Tom Lawler. First fighter to the scale is Tom Lawler. Tom Lawler and his opponent, Jason the Athlete McDonald.
This is 185.
185 for Jason McDonald. That's your first fight on the main card. Jason McDonald and Tom Lawler. Our next bout in the light heavyweight division, Igor Pakryan versus Fabio Maldonado. First fighter to the scale, Fabio Maldonado. Puck Riot. Light heavyweight till tomorrow night on Fuel TV, Igor Puck Riot and Fabio Maldonado. Our next bout in the bantamweight division, Yves Tiger Chabouet versus Jeff Hellbound Hoagland. First fighter to the scale is Jeff Hoagland. Yves Tiger Chabouet. Jeff Hoagland and Yves Chabouet. Our next bout in the lightweight division, Donald Cowboy Cerrone versus Jeremy Lil Heathen Stevens. First fighter to the scale, Jeremy Stevens. For Jeremy Stevens and his opponent, Donald Cowboy Cerrone. $155 for Donald Cerrone. Our next bout in the welterweight division, Amir Sadallah versus Jorge Lopez. First fighter to the scale, Jorge Lopez. representing Richmond, Virginia, Amir Sadallah. For Amir Sadallah. How about a hand for the welterweights, Amir Sadallah and Jorge Lopez. And now we get to our main event in the featherweight division. The Korean Zombie Chan Sung Jung versus Dustin the Diamond Poirier. First fighter to the scale, Dustin Poirier. For Dustin Poirier. And his opponent, the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung Jung. For the Korean Zombie. Let's hear it for the headliners, Chan Sung Jung and Dustin Poirier. All right, for those of you watching us on Fuel TV, we've got plenty more coverage straight ahead. Rashad Evans and Jay Glazer standing by at our Fox studios in Los Angeles. For those of you here in Virginia, thank you all for coming out to the official weigh-in. We'll see you for the fight tomorrow night. We'll see you. Thanks.